At the end of the annual town meeting warrant is a citizens petition regarding nuclear disarmament. In 2019, town meeting voted in favor of a citizens petition calling upon federal leaders to lead the nation away from nuclear weapons. Proponents decided to bring another citizens petition to town meeting because there are now bills filed in the Massachusetts Senate and the U.S. House of Representatives concerning nuclear disarmament. We spoke with two of the proponents to find out more about the petition.
6 years ago, Needham did a wonderful thing, was a pioneer at the time. Now many more cities and towns across the country, including the 3 largest cities in Massachusetts, have joined in declaring the need to eliminate nuclear weapons. This petition directly asks our local legislators and our federal legislators to take action to endorse and support the 2 bills that are in their respective legislatures that would move this whole cause forward.
This citizens petition asks town meeting if they would sign on to the platform of the Back from the Brink program. That platform is 5 common sense steps toward working toward nuclear disarmament. And those steps briefly are: the United States actively pursues a verifiable agreement among nuclear armed states to eliminate their arsenals, renounce the options of using nuclear weapons first, ending the president's sole unchecked authority to launch a nuclear attack, taking U.S. nuclear weapons off of hair trigger alert, and canceling the plan to replace its entire arsenal with enhanced weapons.
All 9 nations who have nuclear weapons are rebuilding and enhancing their arsenals to make them more lethal and easier to use. And then a whole bunch of nations are talking about, well, maybe we better get our own arsenals so that we're not dependent on the United States or Russia or anybody else to protect us. So the chances of nuclear war are higher. The other thing is that today we understand even better than we did 6 years ago that nuclear war is a catastrophic event for the whole planet.
There's also the fact that there have been many times over the course of the last 70 years where the world has come close to destruction because of errors, because of times when things were misinterpreted by people who were monitoring nuclear weapons. No system is perfect. The longer the systems are there, the higher the risk that there could be an accident. And an accident in this case is potentially going to end life as we know it.
The grave danger is epitomized by the fact that the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists has recently set the doomsday clock to 89 seconds before midnight, the closest it has ever been, closer than it ever was during the height of the Cold War.
Pope Francis said that nuclear weapons are a costly and dangerous liability. They represent a risk multiplier that provides only an illusion of a peace of sorts. Here, I wish to reaffirm that the use of nuclear weapons, as well as their mere possession, is immoral. Trying to defend and ensure stability and peace through a false sense of security and a balance of terror, sustained by a mentality of fear and mistrust, inevitably ends up poisoning relationships between peoples and obstructing any possible form of real dialogue. Possession leads easily to threats of their use, becoming a sort of blackmail that should be repugnant to the consciousness of humanity.